Hi everyone, I'm Fun from 618 Little Chicken. For me, the correlation of understanding NFT evaluations and art evaluations came from a not very well-known board game, The Modern Art. I came across the board game on YouTube while in search for a better understanding of the art market's auction. The game is an economical game. Each player has a deck of cards representing different arts, and each player represents an art gallery, so to speak. And like many other economical games, the game's aim is to gain as much money as you could by selling and buying art pieces, and by manipulating the market in the favor of your deck of cards. Of course, there are tactics and there is an element of luck in the game, but the game has taught me a few lessons in the sense that these points might have been true to our cold-hearted society too. Number 1. The market is driven by a few insiders. Number 2. The top artists will continue to be recognized and valued more and more as it goes. However, the mediocres, or the ones who didn't make it for the headlines, might never see light. Number 3. Valuing an art has little to do with the piece's aesthetic appeal. So, how exactly is an art evaluated? Sotheby's YouTube channel has a series of how to evaluate art, from paintings to watches, and from a bottle of wine to diamonds. The evaluation sums up to 10 points. 1. Authenticity. 2. Condition. 3. Rarity. 4. Provenance. 5. Historical importance. 6. Size. 7. Fashion. 8. Subject matter. 9. Medium. And 10. Quality. The art world has been developed for God knows how long, and so it is no surprise that the art evaluation process sounds so sophisticated and complex. The art society certainly has to be complex enough to feed the mouths of different areas' expertise. And although the art auctioneers may say that the most important evaluation points are the above, what they're saying is that they have the expertise in all of those areas. So if you have a piece of what deems to be valuable art, they were who you would go to. Actually, from some of the documentaries I've seen, the most important points to evaluate an art is 1. Do we see the artist to be desirable? In other words, how did the previous market manipulator made of this artist? If he or she was a young artist, is he or she famous now? If not, is there potential? Number 2, the auction house atmosphere. Yes, which has nothing at all to do with the art itself, I know. After all, it is only human to do impulse spending. Okay, you might ask, so what does this have to do with NFTs? It is so important for us to know that when you have set foot in one of the NFT projects, you have almost become an art gallery owner. If each of us is a single art gallery, how would we manipulate the market together? Has the issuing party done enough educations to its future marketers? This is probably why projects with very limited access are more likely to succeed, because there is less likely to have a lot of FOMOs to drive down the project's price. So how could we start to think like art galleries and choose the diamond from the rough? If we take away all the factors that involves physical attendance to an art auction, then maybe we will derive a set of rules on how to make an NFT project successful. Number 1, how famous is the artist? And most importantly, how much does his or her previous work value? Number 2, how the market reacts when the NFT comes into light. So in other words, is the market hot? Number 3, authenticity. Is that NFT a scam or a fake? Number 4, rarity. How hard is it to get the NFT, or how rare is that particular NFT amongst its project? Number 5, provenance. Has someone famous announced that they are the holders too? Number 6, historical importance. Some memes have been growing up with us and might have made a huge impact on our lives at some point. Might be why some of the famous memes NFTs were sold at such a high price. Number 7, fashion. This is more on fashion NFTs like the wearable metaverse ready fashion items. Number 8, quality. This is more of a technical quality of a smart contract, as NFT is based on trust. If the smart contract is found to be mistaken and fraud, trust is lost and the valuation is likely to be drawn downwards. This has very little to do with the actual artistic or aesthetic quality. One last note, here we compare NFTs with arts, so no utility is involved. Comment below to let me know what type of art auctioneer you would be, and we'll see you next time. Bye!